Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And in this video, we're going to cover the third of the board games I would be covering late summer. These I've just decided to cover, so that's why they're randomly popping up. This is being filmed on May 25th. You'll probably see this early June. And I have two more. I covered Loteria and Hoot Owl Hoot, which are two other games. And I'll cover one more this summer, and then we'll see. My daughter's gonna get a lot of board games for her birthday. So on to Forest Orchard. This is actually part of my first games. This was a Christmas present from my sister-in-law, Kathy. Her kids love this game. It's made in Germany. I believe, what's the age range on this? 2+. So this is really, really simple. It's a cooperative game, similar to the previous game I covered, Hoot Owl Hoot. So there is no winner. So this is a dice game. So this will teach your little ones how to use dice. And it's good for teaching colors. So what it is you have these little circle of cards, and you place the fruit on them. And there's a basket in here. I'm not going to drag it out. And you roll the dice, if I can find it. And they have the different colors. They also have a basket, which means take any color. And then they have this. This is a raven, and that's what it says in the instructions. And so what you have is you have this raven. Here's a bird. And no, it's not a crow according to the book. It's a raven. And then you actually have a little path. So there's made up from these tiny little cards, and that's set up to make a little path. And this is the garden gate. So the goal is to get all the fruit in the basket before this guy reaches the garden gate. Again, this guy reaches the garden gate. So again, it's a cooperative game. Everybody wins, everybody loses together. So it's very, very simple. But yeah, you have green apples, yellow pears, red apples, and then these little blue plums. So those are the colors you're working with. So it's a very, very fun, very, very simple game. It's wood. Again, it's made in Germany. So I think it was decent. I have no idea how expensive it was. Again, it was a Christmas present. And yes, my daughter is torn for the books. We probably should tape this. But it's very, very fun. It's very, very simple. And it doesn't take too long. My daughter was obsessed with this for a while after we got it. We haven't actually played it in a while. But it's good for learning the colors. It's learning to take turns. And it's kind of learning cooperation. So it's very first board games. It's trying to teach the littles. It could certainly work for older kids. I'm going to stick to elementary. But it's a very easy, very fun, very, very simple game to play. And again, you're not competing. So with the littles, it's easier because they don't get upset because they're the one who loses the game. They're not constantly trying to win. So similar to the other board game that I covered, which is Hoot Owl Hoot. I don't know if I have any more cooperative games on the list. My daughter has a bunch on her birthday list because we're big board game people, so I will cover those later. But again, great game. One thing my daughter tried to do, apparently my nieces did this. My sister-in-law's an empty nester at this point. Her kids are in college. But they try to turn the dice to the color that they want. So, and it's interesting, and yes, we cheat on this because we'll just constantly keep rolling until we find the color that's still available. But again, it's fun, it's easy, it's not very slow, which is always important with little kids. So, that is it for this review. If you like what you see, be sure to check out the rest of the channel. I mostly do book and film reviews. Most of pretty much 2022 has already been done. So, with the exception of a couple, everything's been done. I'm almost actually done with 2022. I have a little bit more editing to do. And then I'm moving on to next year. So that's, if things look a little different, if I look a little different, that's why. It's because a lot of videos, particularly right now, were filmed early in 2021. So, as opposed to these. Besides the book and film reviews, I do have some event entertainment stuff. I would say I'm covering our zoo as well as our aquarium and butterfly place. Those are coming out, I think, in July. Those are actually done and I think uploaded already. So basically it's just me talking with pictures. So, and I will cover that. I have some travel videos that are already posted from our trip last year, and some informative stuff and stuff that we learned. We do have another trip planned that I will post after we take it, which is end of summer. So those will come out September, October-ish. Probably similar to the ones I've already posted, where this is what we did to prepare, this is what we learned afterwards. Hopefully we've learned less, because I learned a lot. But again, we're going to be traveling with a 3-year-old this time around. So that is the end of this video again. So like and subscribe, leave a positive comment if you had one, and check out what I've got. Thank you.